Hey, primary partners, Corrin LaCombe here. I hope you're all doing wonderful. I wanted to make a quick video to explain to you guys this year's online affiliate program for the Primate Connections calendar. I know in years past it's been only available to buy in wholesale and sell at retail. And then I had the first online affiliate program where we've all, as primary partners, been able to make money using special online affiliate links. But what's happened this year is that I added a second tier to the online affiliate program, and that's really exciting because it puts you guys in a really beautiful position to continue to make money yourselves off the Primate Connections calendar, and also to empower more and more students, volunteers, and just people in your network. So really quickly, how the affiliate program works is you guys get your special sales link and your tier 1, in that you get 50% of the proceeds. What we're offering now is a tier 2, where if you have students or volunteers or any colleagues that you work with that are looking to buy GPS units, to offset plane tickets, to get boots for the field, whatever it is, you can say to them, hey, if you need to raise in a couple extra dollars, you can use the Primate Connections calendar to do that. From your affiliate link, you have a subsidiary affiliate link that you send to them and say, hey, go ahead and sign up. Once they sign up, they can write on their social media, hey, if you buy one of these calendars, 40% of the proceeds will be sent to me and help me get to Africa. Thanks so much. And they'll insert their special link. Well, if from that post a client goes and buys a calendar, our software will not only parse off the 40% for that student or that researcher to get his plane ticket, but it will also parse off 10% for you. That's how you're the first tier affiliate. And so everyone in your network, while they're raising money to complete their projects and programs, will not only be being empowered to complete their projects, they'll also be empowering you guys as an organization a little bit by giving you that 10%. And because your websites and your logos are inside the calendar, this whole process will support and promote and advertise for your organizations. So it's one of the best win-win-win circles we've ever come up with. So you get to empower your students to pay the tuition to come to your course, so you have more full courses. And the way that they got there was by selling calendars with your logo in it. And you made money also on each and every one that they sold. So this really gives us a lot of power. I hope it expands our networks. I hope it makes you feel empowered. The next time some researcher comes to you and says, yeah, I really want to come to Madagascar again, but I don't have my GPS units or my bag, you can say, hey, not a worry. Go ahead and make a couple $100s off these calendars and share lemur love in the process. This is the power of this affiliate program. So just take a few minutes to watch the following video that explains some of the nuances of this program and get yourself signed up and start signing up more and more people in your network, because as I like to say, together we can save the world. Talk to you guys soon. Hello and welcome. Thanks again for staying tuned with us while we go through the Primate Connections affiliate program tutorial. Just as a quick reminder, here at Primate Connections, it is our intention to financially empower as many organizations and individuals to complete their conservation goals and objectives as possible, and to do this in such a way that we are simultaneously increasing knowledge and awareness about primates and the organizations that protect them. This is all getting done in and through the fundraising process. And we do this at Primate Connections because we are of the sort that we think it's super important to be fundraising for the future in such a way that fundraising is no longer a means to an end, but that, again, through the fundraising process, we begin to solve the problems our animals and our communities face through awareness generation, knowledge generation, and through empowering organizations to stay on the ground doing their great work. As you can see, these two little girls are getting quite inspired by the calendar, which, as we know, falling in love and being aware are the very first steps in a successful conservation project. So down to the nitty-gritty, here we go. There are 3 ways to generate funds with the Primate Connections calendar: the wholesale to retail, Girl Scout style, and online affiliate program, which we're really going to get into the meat of. But before we do, I'm just going to go really quickly through the first 2, wholesale to retail and Girl Scout style. So wholesale to resale is just exactly as you would imagine it is, where you buy at a wholesale rate and sell at retail. This avenue of fundraising does offer the largest profit margins and has several other benefits in that you have the product in hand and that you could maybe leave it in a gift store at a zoo, or maybe you could bring it out to an event when you're speaking. Having these items in your hand really does often encourage sales. Some potential drawbacks of using the wholesale to retail model is that you need to order up front and have the cash to do so. You might be left with unsold goods, and essentially your customer base is limited because it is only those people who physically come to see you at your sites or at your table or at your booth, making it more limited than some of the online platforms. Girl Scout style. Now this is exactly as you would expect as well. In this model we send typically members of a group, like a Roots and Shoots group, a church group, the teens group at a zoo. We set them up with a couple of sample calendars and an order sheet like you see here. These individuals then go out into their own networks, communities, on sites at zoos, on Sunday congregation days, whatever it might be. They go out with these things in hand and communicate why it's important to sell these calendars, what our intentions are, and then look for people to buy. In this scenario, the student or the club member should collect the order and the money at the time the order is made, and then we have an end of the selling season. Typically this is around December 15th or so. At that time, the group leader would collect all the money and all the orders, send into Primate Connections one big order with all of the money, and then Primate Connections would send the bulk order back to the host of that group, and then it's the host of the group's responsibility to dole it out to the individual sellers, and then it's the responsibility of the sellers to bring the calendars back to their buyers, just like Girl Scouts will bring you Girl Scout cookies after you have purchased. This is a really great way to get people involved. There's many members that can sell at one time. And what's really cool and what I like about it is that these young students typically get very well practiced in the conversation of conservation, in that they have to say, why is Jane Goodall on the cover? What does this represent? And they can really share the story of how we find it important in our community to empower organizations that are on the ground. And this is the one way that we simultaneously do that while we make money for our own projects and programs. In the Primate Connections style also, there is a 50% split. I think I take the $2 off the top for some shipping and handling, but in this case you would receive $10 per large sold and $5 per small sold for the group to use for whatever it is they'd like, either on site, at their zoo, at their church, so long as it's conservation oriented. Or a lot of groups do this and then send the money right back to their favorite organization inside the calendar. So if you're connected as an organization to groups like this, a Roots and Shoots group, a teen group at a zoo, bring this to them and see if they'd be interested in participating. Lots of funds can be generated this way. Just a few potential drawbacks with the Girl Scout style is that there can be some difficulty in reaching buyers, in that members of the club will have to go to their prospective buyers and say, hey, would you like to buy this? Sometimes door-to-door is not as cool as it used to be or as accessible. In some cases, we've seen it a little difficult for our younger students to explain the why of the calendar, but I love this challenge, and I think that even kids as young as 4, they've got spunk and they're so smart, they can really figure it out. So that's kind of a cool learning curve as far as I'm concerned. A potential drawback may be that the distribution responsibilities do fall on the seller. And this can be difficult for some students to get their calendars back to their clients. But also, it's been done for eons in Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts and in many other models, and it does get done, and it does get done well in many cases. Okay, now getting into this 2-tiered online affiliate program, you guys just stick with me. I'm going to go through it quickly, and it will be very clear. I know it will. So in the 2-tiered online affiliate program, this is how it works. You sign up with Primate Connections through a special URL that you can find in the email I just sent you, or that will be available at the end of this presentation. So you get a sign up. After you go through the sign up process, it automatically gives you a special affiliate link. For example, primateconnections.com/123, where the 123 is indicative and special to you and you only. Once you get your online affiliate link, you post that on Facebook, Twitter, or in emails, anywhere you want. If and when a customer clicks on your link, that customer is cookied, and our software knows that you sent them to us. And if and when the sale is complete, a 50% commission will be parsed off for our primary partners. And this is all done automatically, and it's transparent and happens in real time. Once you sign up, you'll see that you have a dashboard and so on and so forth that shows you all of the details. So really quickly over here to the right, this is an example of an ad that I put up. It's just a regular post. It's not sponsored. It hasn't been built through the ad manager or anything. It's just a cute photograph that I made in Photoshop. And it says, with both Sumatran and orangutans and Bornean orangutans listed as critically endangered, it's imperative that we have people on the ground working to protect these great apes. In honor of orangutans and their plight, Primate Connections is donating 50% of all 2017 calendar proceeds to orangutan outreach when purchased through this link. So there it is, folks. There's the www.primateconnections.com/calendar affiliate ID 190185. If and when an individual reads this post and they click on this link, it will take them to our sales page, and Orangutan Outreach will be receiving the 50% proceeds if and when that sale is made. So this is what it looks like, folks, in that it is two-tiered now, and this is what I'm so excited about. So Primate Connections is the main recruiting organization, and we recruit you guys as featured organizations or a primary partner. Now, a primary partner, you guys are our ASPs, the American Society for Primatologists, PSGB, Primate Society of Great Britain, IPS, International Primatological Society. This is several of our zoos. You guys are considered our special primary partners and have been invited and recruited in as 50% affiliates. And what's cool is that's how it's always been, but what's amazing is we added this second tier. So in this case, if you are a featured organization or a primary partner and you'd like to recruit somebody underneath you, you are able to do that. You get a recruitment link, and the setup is the same for your recruited individuals. But what the neatest part is, I think, is that these students will receive 40% if and when they make a sale, and 10% will be sent back to the recruiter, that featured organization or that primary partner that recruited them. So for example, let's say DANTA, Association for the Tropics, who has a Costa Rican field course every summer, has a bunch of students that say, I would love to come to your Costa Rican field course, but I don't have money for the plane tickets. Well, in that case, the directors at DANTA, Association for the Tropics, can send out a recruitment link to this student and say, hey, not a worry, you can raise the money that you need to get here and to pay our tuition and so on and so forth using this special link. You'll get 40% of each calendar that you sell, and you'll be closer to coming on out to our courses. This is amazing, folks, because as they sell those calendars, DANTA, Association for the Tropics, is also inside the calendar. And so the student will write online, if you buy this calendar, I get to go to Costa Rica, and be sure to look inside the calendar for DANTA, because this is the exact site that I'm going to. So again, not to belabor the point, but that student just made 40%. DANTA, Association for the Tropics, just made 10% of that sale and got a student empowered enough to go ahead and come to the field course, and every single buyer of the calendar who empowered the student to get to the field course is now informed about DANTA, the work that it does, as well as 11 other primate conservation organizations that are on the ground doing great things. Same thing for you as an ASP or an IPS leader. If there are students in the ASP or ISP or PSGB community that say, hey, I really want to come to the conference this year, but I don't have enough money, again, you send them a recruitment link, they get signed up, they get a special link, they put on their Facebook page, I really want to go to the winter meeting at PSGB, but I don't have enough money. If you buy one of these calendars, I'll get closer to getting there. In that case, that member gets 40% towards his conference tickets, and ASP gets 10% to reinvest back into the students and reinvest back into the society, whatever it might be. I do have Keeper listed here under primary partner, and this has been really intriguing. I've seen now several primate keeper groups at zoos sign up under these programs, either as a primary partner or as a second tier under a zoo conservation division or something like that. And the keepers then put online, hey, if you buy one of these calendars, 40% of the proceeds will come to us, and we can buy enrichment for our animals. And then, of course, 10% would go back to the conservation division at that zoo, or like I've said, in some cases I sign up keeper groups at the primary partner level so that they receive 50% and they can keep it all and just buy their animals enrichment and make it great, because as they're raising money for enrichment, they're also educating people about wild primates, the plight of primates, and the organizations that protect them. So I think you guys got it. So the benefits of this is that the customer base is enormous. There's great profit margins. There's no upfront cost, little to no extra work to you and your team. Recruitment is possible and easy for downline affiliates. And, you know, I just find it so empowering, like to be a professor or a zoo leader or a conservation head or somebody who's got undergraduate students going out to do research. When that student says, oh, I didn't get my grant and I'm devastated, I need that money for GPS units. Never fear, there's a second way, there's a different alternative to make money, and you can send these people these options and really make them feel like they've got choices out there in this big bad world of fundraising to get our jobs done. The potential drawbacks might be that minor computer skills are required, but really it's very, very easy, and I'm going to walk you through it one more time in real time here in just a minute. Minor computer skills are required, and then I couldn't really think of any other drawbacks. I'm sure there are some, but to me it just seems so easy, you know, to share in this way. I will say that at some points people get a little nervous about competition and that we're going to kind of saturate the market. But what's true is that only our professional networks overlap. Only those that are like primatologists overlap. And it is true, there is some overlap there. But what's also true is that in a Facebook world, there's only a small circle that represents a person's professional circle. And then from there, you have their family circle, their high school circle, their sports circle, their music club circles, their college circles, their friends circles, everything. And it's just incredible how far these circles can reach, and they're not overlapping. So please don't fear any bit of competition. Just go and share and be happy. So the second tier, when you recruit somebody, it works exactly the same way. You send them a recruitment link, they sign up, and everything follows suit. They get a dashboard and everything else. The only other thing that's different is, of course, they're in at 40%, and you as the recruiter will get 10%. So let's watch this in real time. This is the affiliate link to join at the primary partner or the featured organization level. So I was having just a little bit of difficulty with this earlier, but never fear, we've got it. So once you click here, you'll actually be brought to, like I said, our sign up page, and it'll look something like this. And here you'll go ahead and fill out all of your important information. So some of that's right, some of that's not so right. Hopefully it'll let us go all the way through. And again, just fill out the things that have the asterisk that means that it is vital. So it knows me from previously, but we're going to update it for this example here. Create Gmail. And then I'm going to choose my favorite password. And then over here on this side, they're going to ask you some important information for purposes here. Again, we're just going to fill it in. Just got to make sure it's the right amount of digits. We're going to do LaCombe, test LaCombe here for checks payable to. This is very important here as well. This is some information you can choose to fill out or not to fill out. If you think I know you well, it's probably not necessary, but if you have a moment, please go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourselves. And then here's the agreement. It just says, welcome to the Primate Connections Partnership Program, etc., etc., and you want to click agree and then continue. Once you click continue here, guys, your application to become an affiliate sales teammate of ours gets sent to Primate Connections, and then we approve it. And once we approve it, you guys are going to go on to your normal Gmail or Hotmail accounts, and you'll find that you'll have a message from Primate Connections there. And this message then says, "Welcome to the Primate Connections Partnership Program. Your application has been approved." So what's great is that you go inside here and you'll find the additional details that you need. So it says, "Welcome to the program. Your application has been approved, and you can now retrieve your special affiliate link at the following URL." And this URL right here says login. So you know that this is going to take you to login because you're now signed up and approved. It does say here, "Please note your affiliate ID is this number here. You will need the password you chose when you applied for your affiliate ID in order to log in." So my favorite password that I just chose on the previous page, along with this ID number, is what I need to go ahead and go into the Primate Connections program and log in. So you're going to log in to get into your dashboard, and you want to use the ID that they gave you and also the special password like I mentioned that you entered on the first page, and then you click continue. When you click continue, it will bring you into your affiliate management area, and your affiliate management area will look something like this. Now, this is the place where all the information that you need is. Here are your total earnings. This is the number of transactions, conversion rate, earnings per click. Some of this is more detailed than you might be interested in diving into, but it is helpful, and you can track all your stats and get as into it or as not into it as you'd like. Just for confirmation's sake, you want to look down here and make sure you're at the right price points and at the right commission points. So here you can see we're selling the Primate Connections for $20 and $12. You're a 50% primary partner or featured organization, and so you're getting 50%. And then here's your current earnings. So as you make sales online, this number will increase, and we'll pay you out your total earnings every 30 days right into your accounts. And so the other important things, guys, are these things here. This is your special affiliate link. This is the link that you're going to use to try to entice and sell things to customers. So for example, you would copy and paste that. You go right over to your Facebook and you'd say, "Please help me get to Africa for my first internship. You know, if you buy this calendar, it will help. Buy from the link below, it will help," right? So then you go like this. You put in your affiliate link, and amazingly, as mentioned, it gets connected all the way to Primate Connections Facebook pages and into its sales pages and things like that. But it's still cookied to me. So if I make this sale, I get the 50%. So this is how it will post online, and then when your guests click this, they will go right to the Primate Connections sales page, but it's a special sales page because it's actually /calendar AFFID and then my affiliate number. So whatever I'm doing as a client right now is being tracked by our software. So that's what that looks like when you're actually out to posting. Now the last thing we're going to talk about is recruitment. So as I mentioned, you guys are primary partners, you can recruit people. This is your tool for that. This is the Affiliate Partners Program affiliate tool for recruiting people at 40%. So if you wanted to send this to Mary, who is one of your students who wants to come on your field course and she can't raise enough money, you say, "Okay, great, Mary, go to this link right here and sign up and join this affiliate program." And she will go to that link and sign up. And the sign up page will look exactly the same as yours did, only our system knows that she was sent by you and that you're her top recruit, and you'll get 10% and she'll get 40%, and her dashboard will look just like yours, except for, of course, the students underneath you will not have recruitment possibilities. Only our primary partners and our featured organizations have the capacity to do that. So you guys, that about wraps it up. That's our program. And we are so happy that you've stayed with us and that you're interested in learning what we're doing here in Primate Connections. You can find this link to join the affiliate program and begin being a 50% partner in the email, or you can copy it from the screen that you see right here. This is where all the magic starts. You guys get signed up and then start signing people up underneath you. We love all you guys so much. We thank you for all the work that you do with primates, and we hope that this opportunity is a real opportunity for you guys, and that you guys absolutely take advantage of it and are excited. And keep an eye out, because Primate Connections and myself, Corrin LaCombe, we hope to continue to bring you more and more easy, ready-made fundraisers that help change the world, beginning with the fundraising process. Cheers to you all. Take care, and I hope to hear back from you real soon. Go ahead up and sign up as an affiliate right now, and let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Take care, guys.